Morning, Steve here in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Overnight bean prices are down about 4 cents. Corn and wheat is about unchanged. We did have deliveries on the March contracts. They were heavier than expected in the beans, in the corn, and in the wheat. Sometimes it's an old saying you're supposed to buy heavy deliveries, but right this juncture, I think the market is suggesting that there's not as much demand out there as there is supply. As far as the news overnight, first of all, not a lot of good news out of Washington with various testimonies to Congress. The trade representative said it may take a while to get a deal done with U.S. and China. I think grain markets is hoping for a deal to allow prices to bounce higher. I don't know how high they go. It depends on the shopping list. But if it takes the entire month of March, that's not going to be good news for the grain markets. We also saw the Secretary of Agriculture say that China will come in and buy things. They just don't know. Things aren't written in stone, and the trade negotiation between U.S. and China could fall apart before completion, which is not good news from his point of view. The Secretary also came out and said that they are working on trying to get E15 for the U.S. Midwest before the summer driving. Earlier in the day, he said he didn't think that would be possible. We also note that the amount of farmer debt is approached $400 billion this year. It's equal to the 1980 levels, and it kind of underscores what the USDA says is weakness in commodity prices, storms damaging crops, and loss to key export markets such as China due to trade disputes. Midwest weather calls for a couple of storms bringing rain and snow across the plains and Midwest over the next 10 days. Both the plains and Midwest will see running temperatures below average. In the Delta, it may start drying out, which will help as far as flooding conditions are, and Brazil and Argentina weather is mostly favorable. Funds yesterday, sellers of beans, corn, wheat, and they're estimated to be short about 40,000 beans, 40,000 meal, almost 100,000 corn now, 65,000 wheat, and long about 19,000 soybean oil. So I think, first of all, we need a deal in order for prices to move higher. We've got a lot of pent-up buying since, say, the first of the year when we thought we were going to have a deal. And so it could be a quick bounce if there is a deal. I don't know how much it's going to last. We'll be watching U.S. weather, see if March comes in like a lion but out like a lamb. And farmers are itching to get into fields. Right now it's too cold and too wet. So we'll see if that has any impact on prices. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.